Hi, today we have a lithium Victron battery. It has a small problem, a burn connector, and she doesn't work. Now, the other one is okay. I do have a spare M8. Now, I am gonna take it apart, and I thought let's make a video, that way I'll show you what's inside. I'll start taking the small screws and the big ones, and then I'll be right back with you. Now I took all the screws apart. We have two gaskets, positive and negative, and now let's just see if we can pry that open. Yes, they're really long, these screws. Oh, okay, wow. Now there are small cells, and in parallel, like 2 by 2. This is a 330 amps. Then we have the cables here, the two of them. We have the balancing part. I see 3 of them should be in theory 4, because you have my phone fell down. I don't know if it broke it or not. I guess we're gonna find out. No, it did not. Let's go back. So there are 2 by 2, 1, 2, 3 and 4 cells. Now this, it's just supported by this is heavy. Now I will have a look at the board. Let's just see if we manage to see what's going on over there. An ST. I'm trying to read it. It is difficult like this, but it seems like a custom job. Should be active. It also has a small microprocessor. Yeah, I'm gonna try to fix it. Now I don't know if to take everything apart for it's not this one, it is this one, and properly solder it on the board, or just splice it and solder here inside. Yeah, I don't see the way the cells are fixed in the box. There's some type of glue that's down underneath, so they are glued. I do not see any type of compression though of the cells, not even the bands to keep them tight. This, maybe there is. Yeah, I just don't see it. No, I'll take a decision and I'll let you know what I did. Now I I spliced the cables without doing any shorts and just pull it up. Now the thing, we have the connector, in theory is the same one. The first thing we gotta do is check if the wiring is the same on both. So let's just take the brown. If you see if this goes in. Okay, so the brown, it's this one. Let's just see in the other one. You might never know. There's the brown. Oops. I do have some crocodile somewhere. It's not that one. Okay, so in this connector the brown, it's on the other way around. Let's just see the black, where it goes. The black, it's on the other way around. Now I suppose that the black will be on the other connector. Yep. So the black and brown are reversed. Let's just see if the blue is central. Yes, the blue is central, and doing this check on the cable really worries me, because the cable is good. Let's just see if it has some dispersion between them, because if the cable is good, this is my fingers, mega ohm. No. This one with this one. No. And these two. No, so the cable was good. The connector seems to make contact. It's pretty clean inside, although it's a bit melted. Now I am afraid that the problem will be somewhere else in the battery. Let me just join this cable, and I'll bring you with me. Okay, I soldered the cables. I put a new connector. Obviously I put the black and blue and brown inverted. Check the continuity with the tester. The battery has power. Now the next step, it's just to connect a BMS and see if it is communicating or not. Connected a BMS. Charger enable, nothing. Load enable, nothing. We have the power. The remote, it's on. Let's just see if we take a straight cable and just connect the input and the output, what's going on. The things I have in house. I have this also. No, I'm in a bit of pain with the foot, but let's just see. Red LED over temperature. Yellow LED charger enable. It says over temperature, but it is working. Let's just see if... Yep, I do have charger enable. Now if we disconnect one of the cables, let me just put this negative on the other side, that way. Okay, I have more space here to operate. Now I will disconnect one cable, and we don't have the charge enable anymore. The discharge enable ATD, allowed to discharge. Then we have charge enable ATC, allowed to charge. Now I was hoping that there was a cable problem. The battery is not mine, it's one of my friends. I don't know what's going on board, how they blow the the BMS. If something happen, usually yeah, let's just leave it sit like this for a bit. Maybe we'll engage. If not, now the problem is, the thing is, could I fix it? Maybe I could. I see a couple of transistors over there, so must be one of them that's blow up or something like this. The small SMD, it's really easy to desolder them. The thing I don't know, it's if I disconnect this, all these balancing wires and everything, and take the power out, if I put it back inside, if it needs a hardware reset or it will reset herself. That's why I opted for not disconnecting everything and solder directly on the board and do this job here with the wiring. Now the other thing is, if this were my battery, I would try to fix it. Supposedly I did blow it up, but since it's not mine, it's a responsibility. If anything happens with the boat afterwards, if it catches fire for any other reason, I am a trained Victron energy technician. I did all the Victron training relative to all this stuff, but I don't think I'm authorized just to replace the board or to touch inside of these things. So at this point, yeah, I think I will just send it back to them to have the board replaced or whatever they want to do with it. Because it's new, it's not even 1 year old. She did so many cycles. So yeah, I'm sorry for him, but I think the job will be more expensive. Yeah, you win some, you lose some. If it were my battery, I would just take out everything and just put a BMS, like a cheap JBD BMS or something like this. Anyway, yeah, see you later.